Hello, everyone. This is the Dandelion here, and I'm coming to you today with my thoughts on the Quintessential Quintuplets Season 2. Note, before we start, this is a re upload of the original video due to the fact that I got a copyright claim by Mama YouTube. So I've been forced to use a lot more still images and blur out a couple of scenes just to get this video to you all. Now, I don't intend for this video to be too long, so I'll just cut to the chase for the most part. I'm going to talk about some things in Season 2 that I like so far about the series. Now, for those of you that don't know, Quintessential Quintuplets follows the character Futaro Uesugi as he has to tutor these 5 sisters who are quintuplets, basically 5 twins, and the majority of them majorly fall in love with him. It's a harem series that I think is really funny, and it's got some really good dramatical moments. Season 2 drops us right into the middle of some drama, with the first 4 episodes being an entire fight between the sisters, and Futaro kind of dragged into it. Nino is really showing her devilish side here, for the most part, and I mean devilish in the way of an annoyance, kind of, because she's the one who basically starts this. Ichika walks up and slaps her. Miku's not too happy with her, so she and Ichika decide to leave the house. And from that point on, we're seeing just the sisters start to fall apart. They crumble from the inside, and somehow Futaro manages to pull them back together, which I gotta give him credit for. But the real thing that I took from Season 2 so far is Nino. Her character has really stepped up the game. After the whole cutting her hair bits and realizing who Futaro was, she outright confesses to the guy. Like, this was the last thing that I saw coming. I'm on team Ichika and Miku, but I was not expecting Nino to go this far, and it's even to the point where Nino is like, I'm going to make him mine. I appreciate Nino's character a lot more now. I can definitely say that she's definitely becoming a very likable character. We see how much she loves her sisters. We've seen this in the past. She's, again, gone to lengths as even drugging people. Nino is the one out of the quintuplets that when she puts her foot down, she means business. Ichika and Miku step up their game a little bit too in this season, especially Miku's character development I found so cute and adorable, as she starts to work up the courage to take those proper steps to asking Futaro out. I mean, Nino beat her to the punch, but I'm still rooting for Miku here. Ichika has been made aware, or more aware, of her sister's feelings for Futaro, so much so to the point that she's willing to sabotage her sisters. Ichika has had feelings for Futaro and has shown visible signs of being in love with him before the others, and now that she has rivals, it's all out war. And this is just 3 of the sisters. Ichika is thinking about her future for the most part, and we even get to see Futaba do her little shenanigans. But the one thing I'm really curious about is, who is Rena? That is the person I'm interested in trying to figure out. It's definitely one of them. I think it's Ichika, but I kind of feel like the rug's gonna be pulled off from under us with whoever that girl was that decided to be Rena. And they even mentioned, like, Rena is the name of the mother. That was the freaky part. Meeting the father this season is actually kind of neat. He has a sort of snake-like feel to him, and he really does not like Futaro. He probably didn't think too much of him until Futaro gave him that phone call. So Futaro, you really dug yourself into a deep hole. And I kind of agree with Ichika. It's kind of childish, but he does not like Futaro at all. And that's largely because he told him to act like a dad. Which it kind of makes me wonder. I don't think he hates the girls, but I do think he's going way too far with the overprotective father bit. Speaking of Futaro does a bit of character development for the most part. We kind of already see the type of person he is. Seeing Nino kind of accept him for who he is, instead of just falling in love with, how he used to look, Kintaro. And I'm really anxious to see where this series is gonna go from here, now. Like, I want to see the next few episodes that are going to come out. I've been watching it on Verve and I've really enjoyed seasons 1 and so far what I've seen of season 2. All right, let me ask you all, what do you all think so far? What are your thoughts of the tone of the show? Which quintuplet do you think disguised themselves as the childhood friend as an adult and took their mother's name? What do you think of Nino's sudden change and the fact that she's going after Futaro? How is the season making you feel, and are you enjoying it? Did you read the manga? Are you going to read the manga now? Let me know in the comments below. This has been Dandelion, signing off.